This is going to be an exciting couple of days with a whole host of interesting sessions, which we sincerely hope that by joining forces, the audience who will be listening to us will learn from one another and gain a further insight through inspirational stories from female STEM entrepreneurs from the African continent and from Germany.
Started when we noticed that we had less women in this field of activities, and I have always been convinced that work field can only exist if there is an equality at the level of education between men and women.
So what we do is, as Career Service Week, we ensure that we're giving them experiential learning whilst they are in Ashesi. So we have the finding the job and an entrepreneur journeys. So for finding a job one, what we do is we make sure we are in partnerships and in constant collaborations with organizations and employers. So we have job shadowing programs, mentorships programs, internship programs with them.
The other stream was on software development, on which we worked with Moringa School. And that 6 months intensive program where girls are taught how to build mobile apps, web applications, and then as well placed in companies. Some of the big companies have hired them, the likes of Mobicash, or at least you won't know what those are, from fintech to just plain software development to outsourcing companies, software outsourcing companies, they've taken them on.
I'm from Femtech alumni, and as the name says, Femtech, it's female tech. So we are right now nearly 900 women who are in STEM. And we are also covering like mechanics and also IT and also science like chemicals and physics. And everybody of us is really committed to this topic and also looking for allies, meaning. And also for the data a little bit. So 900 women, we are 25% scientists, 75% engineers, and all of us have a university background.
We also work together with the technical assistant of BDU, and for the first time we indeed improved the work together with young startup. We want to help those women developing their master work for the job market, and we have not yet really worked with scholars, so we are mentoring them.
Field of action is more about bringing these women from the entry-level positions that they get when they start their careers into leadership positions. So it's very much about breaking the glass ceiling in the enterprise, but also about bringing women to take this leap of faith and move to the entrepreneurship space. Plus, also helping these 30% women founders to get the right level of funding.
So the idea of grooming generations of people that can become role models, that can embrace technology to build projects for their communities that can be successful and then give back was at the time something of a dream. It became a reality.
Financial inclusion or financing in general, access to financing, is a big issue for startups and for companies that are looking to scale. And I think this is also present in a lot of African countries, especially in francophone ones, where financial alternatives are not that developed. So you have this space called the missing middle, where you have companies where you have a lack of financial options for companies that are trying to scale.
As the DSAA, I would say we're gender agnostic, so to speak, but obviously we know of the whole discrepancies between gender. So we have internal targets, let's say. We try to run projects with a number of at least 30% of trainees who are female. If we exceed that, we're very happy. We took a screenshot of the training programs we ran so far in September, and we had around about 40% of trainees were female in our training programs, but however, when you look at the people who are employed, this number is a bit lower.
So it's not something, very far away from the German experience here. And we have in North Africa 50 to 60% female students who are studying STEM, and this treasure disappears after graduation. Okay, for different reasons. Matthias said they want to figure out why. It's maybe some discrimination in the hiring process. It's of course work-life balance and family obligations. It's the triple burden which still females are carrying in most of the countries, not only African countries.